Yeah, g'day everybody. I just want to give a quick tutorial slash educational clip here on the advanced Gartley pattern. Like all patterns, this Gartley pattern starts with an initial move either in an upwards or downwards direction, but for the tutorial here today, we are going to have price action move in an upward direction. Once we've identified the impulse leg, anchor leg, initial move, whatever you would like to call it, the Gartley pattern will complete between X and A here. So put a little X down the bottom. A at the top. The next leg of the move will be looking for a 61.8% retracement of X to A. From the bottom up to the top, up to A. And we want price to move down. We want the price to touch the 61.8 with the wick or the body of the candle, but we do not want it to touch the 78.6. So the wick of the candle can touch anywhere in here. The body can close anywhere in here. But for the educational purposes here today, we're going to draw a perfect Gartley. So we're going to close it there on the 61.8. I'll call that C. The next leg of the move, again, will be a 61.8% retracement of A to C. My apologies there. We'll put that up there. Grab another one. That's B. And what we want price to do is to travel up and touch the 61.8, but cannot violate or go over the 88.6. So we'll finish price there at 61.8. Call that C. And now what we want is our Fibonacci extension tool, A, to B, back up to A, and we want price to come down with our limit orders set here at the 127.2 or the 1.272 right there. Call that D down here. I'll draw the rest of the pattern in so you can see it all. And that's a completed Gartley pattern. So that's how I trade it. You can do a D to complete at a 78.6 of X to A. But what I like to do, depending on, because if B comes down further and C's up further, what I like to do, and in my back testing, I've always tested D to complete at the 127 extension of A to B. So that's how I do it. It works for me. We're going to go down to the chart here, and there is a winning Gartley pattern here. So I'll just give you a moment there to try and find the pattern before we draw it in and get our Fibonacci tools out. So what I like to do to make it a bit easier for me and help me train my eye is I've drawn this box up where you can see it. So I'll give you a bit of a hint. That's the low and that's the high. So like I said, once you've identified X to A, everything else happens within this area. So it's a good idea to grab your box, and you can shade it in if you need to, any particular color you want. Then it just helps narrow your eyes to this particular area. Okay, so we'll get rid of the box and we'll grab our letter X, and we know price needs to go up, and the next highest point is here, so we'll call that A. And now bring on our retracement tool, X to A, and you can follow price down, and you can see that it touches the 618 here almost perfectly. So we'll delete that there, and we'll draw it in as we go. So we'll go X to A down to B, put B here. All right, so the next thing we need, which was a minimum of a 61.8 retracement of A to B. Market comes up, almost perfectly touches it there. So we know that that qualifies. Mark in C. And now bring on our extension. A to B, back up to A, and you can see that the price has come down. It has touched the 1.272 B, C, down to D. And that there is a perfect Gartley pattern. We'll put in D down here. Limit orders at D, like I said earlier. And if you are trading this, stops always go below X. It's completely up to you where you go, but below X, I would take into consideration other structure, but that's up to you guys. And for me, 2 targets, A to D, and you can see this trade wouldn't have given us any stress at all. First target, 38.2, second target, the 61.8. And that to me is a perfect Gartley pattern and a perfect trade. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy. Please like, please subscribe to my channel. I've only got a few videos up there, but I am working on more. These are unscripted, unedited videos. Yeah, any comments, likes, dislikes, let me know. And as we go, we will improve. Thank you very much.